Okay. So here we go. Here at round 5 in Miami, finally got to this race. I just finished the race. Um it was crazy. So I've been playing this game a lot. I live streamed earlier. I looked up on some forums on why the my direct wheel drive kept on disengaging. There's no tension on the steering wheel when I was playing the career mode. Um, but it said it was just a game, so I had to report that to EA. I don't know what's going on, but it's working in regular races. So anyway, I spent a couple hours looking through that crap. But anyway, qualifying, I had to get um ahead of Alexander Albon. He made it through the first qualification, and the second qualification I placed uh, eighth. I my fastest time was like 126.145, I believe. Um, but everyone else was like 125. It was just ridiculous time. It was almost 124, a minute and 24 seconds qualifying time, and I was like, holy crap. So I basically, after I beat Albon, I went to the race, and I pretty much took a grid penalty because I swapped out components. So yeah, here we go with the race. And I didn't want to start off in a rocket ship start. I just started out slow to just to warm up my tires. I didn't want to get into any accidents. So as we're going here, it was a pretty good race. Really good, strong race until something happened later on. I forget which lap, but yeah, I felt really comfortable with the race. Like I said, I was just, following cars around for the first lap. Man, the car sounds great in the cockpit view. I really need to get used to this view again. I haven't been playing in this view ever since I got my PC back. And right there, I came in a little hot, and I was like, whoa. So I didn't want to pass him, so I just let him go. Because I don't want to pass anyone on the first lap. But after the first lap, though, the tires are right there. I almost hit him again. Because, we're going through traffic, and now we're losing time because he's messing up. Well, actually, I'm the one who messed up, and I was braking late. So he's falling behind a little bit. I'm falling behind a little bit. But, I'm just excited. It's going to be a good race. So here we come at the end of the first lap. And this is where I'm going to make my move. I'm already thinking about making my move. Trying to go for a dive bomb because I see a lot of space right there. Going to try to get as close as I can. And here we go. Dive bomb and overshot the turn. He's still right next to me, but I gave him plenty of room. Good racing. He's still right next to me. And nope, I finally took him over. Good, clean racing from me, from Butler Mobile. But yeah, so now I'm just thinking about the next dive bomb, but I'm gonna, carefully go through because I think the next car is actually my teammate. Yeah, that's my teammate fighting back there. And I went wide on there, braking late. I mean, I'm just trying to follow the cars and look at Tatiana fighting right there for, I believe, 19th spot. Tatiana had car trouble this race, so she she DNF. Too bad for her. She's gonna have to take grid penalty next race probably. Oh man, poor Tatiana. She was doing so good too, man. But it's okay. We're just gonna keep her. We're gonna build up her race strategy. So we're coming up on another lap. I only passed one car. So this is exciting. I'm like, oh yeah, I can barely pass cars. And now I'm really trying to push the car and trying to see if I can pass Tatiana. And I'm like, Tatiana, let me pass you here. That was a good clean pass. It should have been a good clean pass. And yeah, look at how much room I gave her. She was trying to turn into me though, but we didn't touch. So good, clean racing. So another pass down. Tatiana fell back to 21st spot though. She was fighting for 19th. She was doing good. I think she started off on hard tires. So I'm like, there's something wrong with her pit crew, man. Why start her on hard tires? I don't know. But anyway, let's speed up through the race here. I don't think I get a chance to pass up another car because they're pretty far ahead because these guys back here were fighting. So now I'm trying to play catch up. But I can see them a little bit now. I'm just going to have to brake late coming around some of these corners. But yeah, I'm just trying to focus on not damaging my car. And I think I'm getting closer and closer now. Right now I'm feeling good. I went wide a whole bunch of times back here. I think I made this turn pretty good, almost a little wide, but I had trouble with that turn like all race long. But around that chicane back there, I was rock solid through the whole race. And right here, I'm pretty rock solid. I went almost wide a few times on there because I was coming in there a little hot, trying to brake a little later to gain a little bit more time. I finally see the next car. Look at this. It's been like 2 laps. I haven't passed another car yet. And I'm over here. I'm all excited. Oh, yeah, this is a good race. It should be like this every single race. So I started on medium tires because that was like the best strategy that I could come up with. But yeah, I finally caught up to the next pack of cars. The next pack of cars is like a traffic jam right here. This is why I caught up. Look at that. Look at how many cars are up there, all lined up. So now I'm already thinking about trying to make a squeeze up here for the dive bomb. But I don't think I took it because I'm still pretty far away. But nope, I took it anyway and ran right into him. So yeah, I ran right into him. We kind of rubbed wheels back there, right there. And I was like, oh, crap. So yeah, escape out, from damage there. Barely an escape from damage. That was I think I had a few collisions going through there. And I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't damage my wing. I got lucky there because I didn't see any room, but I braked so late that I couldn't stop it, in time. But that back there was pretty much the only incidents for me, and I am up at 16th spot now. The next 5 cars are kind of lined up together. I think 5 or 6 cars. Yeah, 6 cars. So right here, they're over here dog fighting with each other. And I was like, come on, guys. Somebody make a move. I think that's Bortas right there. He locked up a little bit or picked up some dust. I don't know what happened. Why is it in that view? let's go over here. And I kept up with him. Look at this. He didn't leave me behind. So I'm over here. Okay. I'm already paranoid looking at him playing defense. I'm coming back this direction right here. And I can't make a dive bomb because he's on the inside. And I'm playing the outside lane. And I made the pass stick. So I think I'm right behind Bottas. No, Joe. So I'm thinking about the dive bomb right there. And easy dive bomb pass on Joe. Thank you very much. So I'm climbing up faster now because they're all lined up now. So I'm over here. Look at this. I'm looking for a pass to see if he's gonna mess up somewhere. And right there, try to keep really close to him right here so I can pick up the DRS and give him the pass. I'm gonna try to fake going on the inside, and I'm coming right out on the other side, kind of zigzagging, but nope, he's playing good defense. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a dive bomb right here. I'm passing 1, 2, 3 cars. Boom, made it stick. And let's take a look. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I definitely touched his wheels. Did his wing get damaged? He should have lost his wing right there, but he got a damaged wing from bumping into me. I guess this is totally my fault. I could have went in on the curb more. I did feel that bump on that turn, but oh well. What's done is done. It's part of racing, man. You know? So anyway, I was really aggressive here. I was trying to climb up. So I was thinking, you know, of climbing up to at least 10th spot before we pit. And I think I was going to come in the pit on lap 14. So right now, I think Tatiana is about to have a DNF soon. So I'm at the 11th spot right now. And let's fast forward. I think it's on this lap or next lap, probably. So I passed up Piastri up there. And yeah, I'm really close to Gasly. I'm in his DRS. So look at Tatiana's running slow. Yeah, she is out of the race. She had some kind of mechanical failure. She finally pulled over. That is the end of the race for her. Now, so back there, I picked up the DRS, got some good speed coming in there, and I gave him the dive bomb. Easy dive bomb for another pass. And right here, I think the next group of cars were like over 5 seconds ahead of me. And I was like, oh my God. So there's no way I'm going to catch up to him. I'm just going to keep driving, you know, to see if I can catch up to a car. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this. And I'm over here trying to leave Gasly. And I actually picked up a little bit of time on him. I think I was gaining about 2/10 on him per lap. And I see it, the next pack of cars right up here. Because up here, look at them. They're fighting up here. There's a traffic jam up here. So it's giving me a chance to catch up to the rest of the pack. And here I come. And so up here, I don't know what happened. So let's take a look at the leaderboard to see who's going to drop up here. Because something happened. And we had a safety car. I think it's right up here is where we had that safety car. Right here. Right? No, not this lap. So it's going to be the next lap. So Bottas and Albon is back there fighting each other. So I'm over here trying to stay patient, trying to look for a clean pass. And the only time I can pass is making a dive bomb. But nope, they're playing the defense. I'm going to try to see if I can take him out wide. And I did take him out wide. So right around here, we need to take a look. Okay, Albon. Something happened to Albon up here. Let's go back. So Albon came. He just spun, did a 360. That's why we had a safety car? Because Albon did a 360. Come on. You do not need a safety car for that. And right here, I had to use the flashback because I was going to try to go in the pit and Mark would not come on the radio to update the strategy. So I'm over here trying to fumble around, trying to figure out how to change to hard tires. So I did a couple flashback until I finally, the second time, Mark is like, there's an update on the ADF. So finally, he did that, and I finally pit. I was like, oh my God. Because it happened like right as we was about to come in the pit. So that was bad luck. So anyway, the guys did a great job. That was a 2.4 second stop, and I came out in 7th place. Oh man, that was a blessing in disguise. So as soon as I took control, it just swerved me to the right, and I went slow out of here on purpose because I didn't want to touch the line again because I already had a warning. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the safety cars. That safety car was a blessing in disguise, man, because I think Lando Norris was leading then. Lando Norris was gone. He was on his game this race. But anyway, here we go with the safety car. So right here, I always hate this because I try to stay as close as I can, but look at this, they just took off on me. But they didn't take off on me that far. So that was a pretty good start for me. They usually lead me further than that. I'm right behind, I think, Max. Yep, right behind Max. So I'm over here already excited. We're on hard tires. The tires are starting to warm up to optimal temperature. I think right around towards the end of the lap was right when it came to the right temperature. So I mapped out a hotkey to check the tire temperature because I didn't want to fumble through. And right there, I think Max locked up. Somebody locked up. Was it Max that locked up? Or did they pick up dirt? I don't know. So I gave Max the squeeze. Not the squeeze. Where am I? I gave him the slip right there on the inside because as we were coming, I saw an opening. He gave me an opening because he went wide, so I took the chance to get in there. And now I'm in 5th place because of that safety car. And I couldn't believe it. Safety car just saved the race for me. And man, right through here, I was on fire. Look at this. I was like this the entire race. They're leaving me a little bit, but I mean, I kept up with them. So right here, I'm thinking about taking it slow. I'm not going to try to pass. But nope, he gave me some room on the inside because I don't know why. He just went like really wide. So I just took the chance and bam, I'm in 4th place. Just like that. So I'm like, okay, we're on the 14th lap. 15th lap now. So there's plenty of races to go. I'm already in fourth spot. I see first, second, and third in front of me. This is pretty much a guaranteed podium for me. It's a guaranteed podium. So, and look at that. You know, after that bump, I thought I was going to have damage on the car. Look at this. There is no damage on my right wing. I could not believe it. Because that bump earlier, I was paranoid that I was going to damage my wing, but I got very, very lucky. So right now, I'm playing it cool. I'm just trying to follow him right here. I'll make a good, clean pass whenever I can. And right here, I took him out wide because he oversteered or something. So I just went ahead and took that chance. Go ahead and pass him up wide. And here we go. Look at me coming out of this corner. Look at that. I was on fire the entire race coming through there. Oh, man. Okay, so right here, I wanted to play it safe. I didn't want to do a dive bomb, so I'm going to come out a little wider, making sure I don't hit him. And I'm right behind, I think, Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris. Yep. Carlos Sainz in first. So, and I was like, okay, I'm going to watch to see if Lando Norris can make a pass on Carlos Sainz. But it's like every time I'm behind a car, they'll slow down. So I'm going to wait until he gets this next DRS to see if he can make a pass on Carlos Sainz. So we're coming up on the DRS zone right here. And I was like, okay, Lando, you're not even trying to pass him because I went wide. Look at this. We're going too wide coming into this corner here. And Lando Norris trying to give me the squeeze. I am not buying it. So right now, I was like, okay. So I'm just going to follow Carlos Sainz around trying to save my tires because I can brake a little earlier. And look how close I'm following Carlos Sainz. Look at this. I'm purposely going wide because I didn't want to run into the back of him. But it's like this for the next 5 or 6 laps. I would say the next 6 laps, yeah. Because Lando Norris, out of nowhere, just passed me up later on here. So I'm just following Carlos, trying to keep really close to him. Look how close I am. I'm following them closer than AI following each other. There go Lando Norris with the DRS coming up on me. You know, why didn't you do that when I was following you, Lando? They need to really fix this issue right here. You know, with me following them, you know, they don't have to go defensive and slow down. But look how close I'm following Carlos Sainz. And Lando Norris, he catches up every time he gets that DRS. And eventually, look at him. I'm right behind him right here. I'm going wide on purpose. And Lando Norris is about to attempt to pass me on either this lap or next lap. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here. So, like I said, I'm just following Carlos Sainz, trying to make the race interesting. Because look at this. The next 4 or 5 cars, 6 cars, all packed up together. 7 cars. So I think this is where Lando Norris is going to go for it. He's following me. He's riding my slipstream. And look at this. He got right in front of me. I was like, go, Lando. Go, Lando. And look at this. Lando Norris just took first spot. I was like, oh my goodness. I just witnessed Lando Norris taking first spot. And I was like, yep, this is an exciting race. So I'm going to go ahead and follow them for a couple of laps. I think I didn't mean to pass up Carlos right here. He just, I don't know. He just gave me room to go wide. So I took it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to follow Lando Norris for a little while here. So I'm following him for the next 3 laps right here. I didn't mean to try to pass him because I was, you know, bad habits, breaking late. And Carlos Sainz is right next to me. I gave him plenty of room. Look at that room I gave him. Because I didn't want to go into contact his car. I wanted to keep it a good, clean racing after that incident that I had earlier. Almost damaged my wing. That was a scary moment. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, with me following these cars around, it was a very easy race. And look at this. I am right on Lando Norris. Right here, I always go wider so I don't run into the back of them. But Lando Norris did great this race. I can't remember which spot he finished at. I think he finished out 3rd. But I mean, this is pretty much a sure win for me. I was planning to follow Lando Norris until about lap 27. And then after lap 27, that was when I was going to overtake him and then try to leave him. I figured if I give myself a couple of laps, I should be in a good spot. But back here, I did not mean to pass him. I don't know what happened to him. Right here. Oh, yeah. I messed up on the braking. So I went ahead and took him over. And I was like, okay, it's lap 23 anyway. We don't have that many more laps to go. And from here on, I was trying to leave him, trying to get out of the DRS. So I tried to dump all my ERS to try to get out of his DRS. And did he get it? Let's go back. No, he didn't get the DRS. Yep. That was when I just try to dump as much ERS as I can. And he's back here fighting with Carlos anyway. So that's giving me extra precious time to pull away. There go Carlos pulling up in front of him. So by this time, look at me. I'm already more than a second ahead. And look at him. They can't get the Nope. Well, Lando Norris got the DRS. But Carlos did not get the DRS, and I'm over here trying to dump more ERS to try to get into even more lead. And look at this. If you look from his view, you can't even see me anymore. I am gone because I'm already over here because they were back there fighting. So by this time, yeah, I used up to 60%. I was like, okay, I'm already out, you know, in front, so I can save up the ERS now. But yeah, they've been using their ERS. So while I was following them around, I saved up a whole bunch of ERS. So, but they were back here fighting each other. Look at this race here. This is where all the action is now. This is pretty much game over. As soon as I saw them fighting back here, because look at this traffic jam. Look how far I am ahead. I think I finished almost 6 seconds ahead of them, because later on I started to dump more ERS as well. But this is where all the action is right now, with Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz fighting each other back here. I mean, look at Lando Norris. Carlos Sainz trying to pull away from him now. He got the DRS and he caught up. And right here, he's gonna get the ERS again. I mean, DRS. And he's got, very low ERS. He's at 11% ERS. No, 30 something percent. But yeah. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Yeah. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to overtake Carlos Sainz anymore. It's all about managing the ERS at this point, man. You got to save up while you're behind. You know, like I said, I saved up a whole bunch of ERS following these cars around. But look at this. I don't think Lando Norris was able to pass him again. Oh, there he goes. He's making a move. Yeah, he built up some ERS. Whoa. He just started going crazy, but he did make the pass here on lap 28. And here comes Carlos Sainz trying to get that spot back again. Let's see if he's going to be able to pass Lando Norris on this next DRS zone. And they're right side by side. Nope. Lando Norris got the inside lane. No, he pulled up ahead. Maybe up here on the next DRS zone. Oh, yeah. Carlos Sainz is definitely close enough to him. And look at this. Yep, he did make the pass here on the last lap. Let's see if Lando Norris can return the favor. But yeah, by now, okay. Look at where Carlos is. And I'm already up here. You know, I'm already up here trying to make that big turn over there, and they're just back here. So I was leading by so much. It was crazy. So there's the DRS zone. Here comes Lando Norris trying to make the last push. Is he going to dump? Yep, he dumped some. He dumped some of his ERS. He's right behind him. This is his last chance for Lando Norris to pull out. He's got to stay close to Carlos Sainz right here. See if he can do it. He got the DRS. Nope. I think Carlos dumped the rest of his ERS. And yeah, Lando Norris was not able to secure second spot. That was good play on Carlos Sainz. He just dumped all of his ERS. And of course, I had the victory. What a race. I'm starting to get more comfortable with the game now. So let's just get out of here. And here we go. So here's the result. I had the fastest lap. It was way before the safety car, because I did that on medium tires. And you know, from qualifying time to racing time is worlds difference, like 4 seconds difference from, you know, whoever made pole. But Carlos Sainz came in second, Lando Norris in third, followed by George Russell and Fernando Alonso. Max Velocity, don't know what happened to him, but there's the top 14 of the race. Let's go look at the race directors. Let's look at incidents. I had the collision with Archon. That was the only time I touched a vehicle. I was totally lucky not to damage my front wing, because if I would have damaged my front wing, oh, the race was over. Oh my goodness. And of course, Tatiana with the DNF. And there's more collision than before they patched it, because I'm pretty sure they patched it. You know, but last year's game, man, the collision, this whole board would have been lit up. Let's take a look at some pit stop. Look like everyone did a 2-stop, right? No, 1 stop. Maybe. I don't know. Let's look at the stop time. Are you serious? A 1.9 second stop. There's two of them like that. Holy crap. So it looks like Hulkenberg crew has some trouble in the pit lanes. And yeah, I think his crew was the only crew that had trouble in the pit lanes. Everybody else did great. Look at this 1.9 second stop. I have never seen a 1.9 second pit stop before. This 1.9 second stop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I want the pit crew. But anyway, so it doesn't matter who's in the standings from here. So I took over the race standings after this win. But you know, I'm going back on the other save anyway. So anyway, this is the race here in Miami, and I'll just end it with the highlights replay here. So I'm back on track now. So the next race is gonna be at Monaco. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go through all the training sessions, practice sessions, qualified, make sure I beat out my rival, and then swap out components to be in last place and try to move up from there. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. So as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.